Let me tell you something nobody talks about, something I see happening all around us. And I'm going to say it out loud because it needs to be said. We are living through a societal blind spot, a massive one that affects millions of seniors, including me, maybe you, and almost nobody sees it. It's this: we survived, but society didn't notice. For the first time in human history, millions of us are living into our 70s, 80s, even 90s, healthy, mentally sharp, independent, and fully alive. And what happens? Not celebration, not inclusion, not connection. No, we get something else. We get invisibility. And I call this the sin of surviving. Because surviving your spouse, your friends, your siblings, surviving long enough to still be here should be a blessing. But instead, for far too many of us, it becomes a quiet punishment. We're healthy, we're capable, we're smart, we're financially stable, we're sexually awake. Yes, I said it. And yet we find ourselves shut out from the world we helped build. Not because we can't participate, but because society stopped imagining that we want to. And right now, with the holidays coming, Thanksgiving, Christmas, birthdays, family gatherings, this truth hits even harder. Let's be honest. There are millions of seniors sitting alone during the holidays, not because they're antisocial, not because they're frail, not because they've slowed down, but because the world has a blind spot toward healthy older adults who still want connection, who still want companionship, who still want romance, who still want to belong. A blind spot toward vibrant seniors who look in the mirror and still see a full human being. But when the world looks at them, all it sees is a birth date. We live in what I call the third realm, not young, not frail, but completely overlooked. Too old for the young, too healthy for the old, too vibrant for the stereotype. And the result? A whole generation of people, widowed, divorced, single, independent, living alone, eating alone, going through holidays alone, not because they failed, but because they survived. This is the part nobody wants to say out loud. Healthy seniors aren't lonely because they want solitude. They're lonely because society stopped inviting them. Younger people assume we're fine on our own. They assume we wouldn't want to join. They assume we're fragile. They assume we're uninterested. And that's the tragedy. We're alive. We're here. We still want connection. We still want love. We still want laughter, hugs, community, purpose, all the things every human wants. And yet, we're living in a blind spot nobody admits exists. Well, I'm admitting it. I'm saying it. I'm calling it what it is. The societal blind spot of surviving. The sin of surviving. The hidden epidemic nobody is talking about. But here's the good news. We don't have to stay invisible. We can speak up. We can reconnect. We can build new communities. We can create spaces where age isn't a disqualification. It's an achievement. This is why I created lovingperson.Com, not a dating site, a movement, a place where healthy seniors can be seen, heard, valued, and above all, included. Because surviving shouldn't lead to invisibility. Surviving should lead to connection. And it starts with speaking the truth. If this message touches your heart, if you see yourself in what I just said, if you're living alone, going through life with all your faculties, but none of your community, then you're not crazy and you're not alone. You're part of a forgotten generation, the first generation in history to grow old and stay young at the same time. And it's time the world wakes up to it. Let's start here. Let's start now. Let's rebuild connection together. Please subscribe, share this video, and turn on all notifications. There is a whole world of seniors who need to hear this. I'm Bill Vargas, and you're not invisible to me. Go to lovingperson.com to find your partner.